Welcome back to the channel and thank you for joining me for today's fuller eyebrow tutorial. It's really great to have you here. So 20 minutes ago my eyebrows did not look like this. I'm going to show you exactly how to get darker, defined, fluffier brows, even if you've got super sparse brows, in just 20 minutes. So this is my brows in their natural state. They are so much better than they used to be because I've really worked hard on growing them out, nourishing the hairs to help encourage growth. And I'll talk about all of that later in the video today, but I'll just come in a little bit closer for you. And that is my natural eyebrows. Now I prefer my eyebrows to be a little bit darker and a little bit more defined. Of course, you could work with your eyebrows like this and just use some gel just to give them some texture and amp them up a little bit. But today I'm going to show you my full routine to getting much more fluffier, bolder, structured eyebrows. So first step, grow them out. Grow them out as long as you can, be really patient and try and avoid plucking. Of course, you can pluck the odd stray hair that perhaps falls out of your eyebrows, like to the edges or really low underneath. But I try and keep your eyebrows as full as possible and think about maybe plucking the hairs later down the line, several months after growing them out. I haven't actually plucked my eyebrows in well over a year. Very, very occasionally, I pluck the stray eyebrow hairs, but to be honest with you, I'm too lazy for that. So I pretty much keep it as is and work with what I've got. So if you're trying to get fuller, fluffier brows, avoid plucking. So that's my tip number one. Tip number two is dyeing your brows. Now, of course, you can go to an eyebrow artist, get HD brows, get your eyebrows dyed, laminated, all that sort of thing. But if you're on a budget or you want to keep on top of the maintenance at home, I really recommend Eyelure Dybrow, a permanent tint for brows that lasts about 6 weeks. So I tend to apply this every 6 weeks and I'm due to tint my eyebrows now. And just tinting your eyebrows makes such a big difference to them. It only takes 15 minutes for the dye to process and a couple of minutes to apply the dye itself. So super quick. This pack is £5.44, I believe, on Amazon, which is where I tend to get this. And it lasts 12 applications. So if you're applying it every 6 weeks, then that's maybe around a year and a half's applications. So incredibly cheap. This product is also vegan and cruelty-free, but please do remember to do a patch test if you buy this dye or any other similar dye at home. So I don't want this to be a tutorial on how to dye your brows, but essentially you get a dye and an activator cream within the pack and you mix them together and apply it to your eyebrows with a spoolie. So I'm just about to apply this to my eyebrows now. Just warning you, it does look a bit intense. So if you're doing this at home, please don't be scared. Don't wash it off early. Leave it on for the full 15 minutes. So I'm aware that this is not a look, but I shall see you in 15 minutes time. I'm back and I look a bit crazy. You can see that the dye has really taken and you can also see that my application was not so precise, but that shouldn't be a problem. It hasn't been before, so we shall see. I'm just going to remove it with a damp cotton wool pad. So apart from the fact that I might look a little bit red around my eyebrows, you can see that that has made an absolutely huge difference. I really think that I could just pop some eyebrow gel through this now and I'd be more than comfortable going out. But I am going to continue with my full routine because I do like structured brows. Okay, so step number 3 is get yourself a good eyebrow pencil. Now, my Holy Grail eyebrow pencil is actually one from MUA for £2.50. And I have tried many and spent a lot on an eyebrow pencil. I'm talking sort of like £18. And this £2.50 one is my absolute favourite. It's this brow define pencil here, and this one is in mid brown. It comes with a spoolie, which is great for working the product through your brow hairs. And it comes with a sharpener, which is probably my favourite feature because it just means that you can make sure your pencil is sharp at all times, which is really handy when working with your eyebrows to get that defined shape. So I'm just going to apply this now just to give my eyebrows some more shape and to fill in any areas that are more sparse. So I'll just come and do a little bit of a close-up just so you can see my eyebrows at the moment. And now I shall apply the pencil. So I'm just lightly drawing an outline and giving some more definition to the tail of the brow here. I also like to work on the top of the eyebrow, just making sure that we have a nice defined shape and a really soft touch too. So I'm not drawing or marking, I'm just lightly going over the eyebrows, the pigment coming off. I find this eyebrow pencil is a little bit waxy, so it works really nicely into the eyebrows instead of giving really sharp lines. So this is my defined eyebrow versus this one here. So with the second one here, you can see I do have maybe a bit more of a sparse area. So I shall work to cover that up a little bit with this pencil. So again, drawing the outline, getting into that area where there's some sparseness. Just because of the way my eyebrow hairs fall on this eyebrow, spoolie will definitely help here in working the product through. So here we have it. So 20 minutes ago, my eyebrows looked very different. In 20 minutes, this is what you can achieve. Optional step next is to go in with eyebrow gel. So this is step 4. I'm using the NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. So this retails for £7 and it lifts and locks eyebrows into place. It's a really nice formula. It's clear, so it's easy to work with, especially if you're a beginner. You can't really make any mistakes. And you can either use this to kind of bring your eyebrows up a little bit or to just draw them across and make sure they stick in place, depending on whether you're looking for a fuller look or you're just looking to maintain that nice, neat look. I find this lasts all day without being too rigid and there's no residue left over, so you don't have like white chunks in your eyebrow, which obviously would not be very nice. But that does happen with some eyebrow serums and gels. So quite a big wand here, just like a mascara wand really. I'm just going to work that through my eyebrows, focusing on pulling them up slightly, but not too much of a laminated look. So quick change, have found out now we're done with the dye, and I'm going to talk about the 5th and final step, which is perhaps the most important step if you're looking to improve your eyebrow hair health and improve the density of your eyebrows. And this is invest in a good serum for eyebrow hair growth. I have been using the serum from The Ordinary, the multi-peptide Lash and Brow Serum. And I've been using this pretty much ever since it came out, so perhaps 9 months. And it is fantastic. In those 9 months, this is my 2nd tube, so it lasts for absolutely ages. And this serum is a peptide complex with 11 other active ingredients, and it helps to encourage hair growth. What I've noticed is the sparse areas, which were a lot worse than they were at the beginning of this video, have become a lot less sparse through using this product. I find that when I kind of drop off using this product, which I have done in the past, sometimes those sparse areas get worse again. So this is a product that you need to continue to use to see the benefits. So if you were to stop using it, I think that your eyebrows potentially would go back to the way they were before. But it is so cheap, it's really easy to continue on with. It's certainly not going to break the bank. So you can use this product every morning and evening. I tend to use it just every evening, as that's what's convenient for me. However, if you did want to wear it in the morning, that's absolutely fine because it does not interfere with your makeup at all. I would recommend applying it after you've cleansed and washed your face onto dry eyebrows, then waiting a few minutes before you carry on with the rest of your makeup routine. Unfortunately, I can't show it you now because I've just applied the gel to my eyebrows, but I can show you what it looks like. So essentially, it's just a very tiny mini brush, like a mini paintbrush, very cute. And you just literally paint your eyebrows with it. It's a shiny serum essentially that absorbs so quickly. It's actually quite nice for giving some shape to your eyebrows. So in the evening, if you're self-conscious about your eyebrows in any way, popping this on actually can help you to groom your eyebrows into a nice shape. I get fantastic results from it, and essentially this and the non-plucking, so the first tip that I gave, are going to be the most fundamental tips in helping to improve your eyebrows and your eyebrow hair health. Then the other ones are just a nice added bonus to help you structure and groom your eyebrows in the way that you wish to. So I hope that you've enjoyed today's video and find it useful in some way. Like I say, I am no expert in all things eyebrows, but I'm pretty happy that I found a routine that works for me and gives me the defined eyebrows that I've always wanted. If you've got any other comments or questions, please do leave them in the comments section. I'll try and help out wherever I can. And if you've got any other tips to do with eyebrows or eyebrow hair growth, maybe a product that you're using, please do share them with the community. We'd all love to know. So that's all I have today, but I can't wait to see you soon. Have a good week in the meantime, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.